Welcome to 80s Week. Hey, I just put that together the other day. A little homage to my buddy and partner in crime, Little Fight. Shirazamon in the house. Thank you, my friends. Before I get started, well, no, we're just going to start. This is Pauperganda, obviously, and this is Infect, one of my very favorite strategies. We bombed hard last week, but I kind of foresaw that going down. But we try anyway. That's what we do here. We got 19 lands in this beast. All of them are basics except for the Tree of Tales. If you saw the comment at the top of the show, it's really cool against burn to last minute natures claim it or to save some life in a pinch. It's also very cool to be able to protect it with this on a capsize lock. So you're at least guaranteed 1 or 2 lands out and you don't get to... But let's face it, if it gets to that point, we're usually losing anyway. Infect, Rolas, Nimchimsky in the house. And Nimchimsky, thank you so much. Just a few minutes ago, donated to the SS metagame via tickets. Really appreciate the support, as well as Fuji Purple, Fun 18, Hods, Nessie 3 the G, Into the River, Stephen Wake, Arkhammer, Hexen Rouge, MTM Tat, Someone, and our newest edition, Nimchimsky. So yeah, let's go over this list here, guys. Big difference here. I don't run Rancor. How crazy is that? But I just 5-0'd with this the other week. I haven't been playing all that much. A lot of tournament practice, just tinkering with the new cards. Not gutsy enough to really kind of throw my 10 tickets into a challenge when it comes to trying out any new cards. So for right now, I'm going to kind of lean on what I know. We got 4 Mutagenics in this, 4 Glistener Elves, 4 Seals, 4 Vines, 3 Corpse Cur. This is another big kind of weird addition with the 19 land count. Just really going after consistency and being able to have a chance against black. So when you get a bunch of edicts going, you can start cycling these guys together. Ichorclaw Myr, a little frame here. We got 2 Treetop Bracers. The other 2 are on the sideboard. 4 Predator Strike, 4 larger than life. This is why I don't run Rancor. And when I was just going over all my stats, a lot of times when I play Rancor, I lost the creature, or I would get within 1 and I couldn't close it out. I've just really gotten used to not playing with it and really enjoying it, and you get a lot better game against Delver too. So 4 Mambas and 4 Blessings, and that's it for the main. In the side, we got the Macabres. This is mostly for end of turn, Moment's Peace and such, or stopping the Tron lock, which is also what this lone longbow is for. When they sit there and got the fog lock on you, or the Stonehorn Rhinos got you down, you hit them for the last 2 or 3 with this. 4 claims, really good end of turn against Journey to Nowheres, and 2 more Bracers, and 4 Gut Shots, because Standard Bearer, if it's main, we're probably going to lose. So anyway, let me read over the chat here. Nimi Rolas, hey guys. All right, rolling up against... Woo-woo. Okay, let's do this. So yeah, hopefully you guys saw that intro and saw the kind of the 80s cool vibe to it. But let's see how we can do. And hopefully we don't have to wait too long here. Like I say, this trophy's from the last time I played this deck. And so then we had that... Only other one was that... What was that last Crash Burn with Mono Black. I just cannot get that deck to go. It's weird. Oh, for Father's Day, my son got me this really cool... I think it's called a Hydro Flask, but it makes this really neat noise when you hit it. Yeah, it's got like a gong effect. I just really like it. It's my favorite thing about the bottle. Anyway, here we go. Hopefully we go first, and hopefully we have 2 Infect creatures. That's usually the recipe for winning. Oh, ears don't work when you're wearing glasses. I usually like to keep a pin behind there, but... And we got the bouncy screen. Let's get them in position here. Throw this here and see what we got. Risky. We've got a creature and we can protect it. I'll keep it. This is right on the edge here. We're on the draw too, so we'll see. Whoo, all right. Oh, that's right. I forgot the that is going on. We always plan that terribly when it's that way. Maybe I'll do a I kept saying all week maybe I'll do another show, but I was just editing. I got a lot of little new commercials and such. Oh boy, we're flooded big time. Let's see how we can do here. It's probably one of the decks that I like playing the most that isn't that great against Delver. If they get that fairy jump on you, it can be over real quick. But we're going to see what happens here. Hopefully, if it's 2-color, it's blue-red. Got a better chance against that than anything running like edicts and such. Accumulated knowledge shows up. All right. Well, that's a fast clock, but ours is a little quicker. So long as we can get our guys out and stick them. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, Shiraz. It's fun. Yeah, I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit. I actually didn't even mean to do a typical Friday show this week. I was going to try to do one yesterday, and I don't know. I just wasn't a convenient time to do it. My oldest started a real cool job, and he was kind of in and out, and I didn't want to have to be interrupted and such. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do one. So yeah, moving forward, that whole always Fridays, we're going to kind of play around with it a little bit. Sometimes we'll do one and a Friday, but right, gosh dang, got enough lands here? This is ridiculous. No fear of days anymore. Sure wish I had a Mutagenic, but that's not really going to help us if he's running red here. But yeah, that new Faerie Seer is pretty cool. Had a really bad outing on Tuesday night with the Pauper Classic Tuesdays. Of course, my first round opponent was Little Fight, and we always roll our eyes when that happens. It's just like, gosh, I got all this, you wait for a tournament to start and do that, and it's like, son of a gun. But anyway, my deck did fine. I did terrible. There were like 2 or 3 real big misplays I did in both rounds, and I was just like, 2 drop. I ain't going to suffer through this, so. Was it the no ban tourney? Oh, no, Nimchimsky, that's coming up in like August. That's like quite a ways away here. All right, well, we got our toys here. Let's see. I think I'm just going to crash in. And I'll wait till next turn to really go for it, because if he blocks here, I mean, I guess I could Predator Strike, but I want to eat a hard counter, and this kills it anyway. So I'm actually gonna chill here. I'm okay getting a hard counter kill there, but I don't want to have a Sprite come out and then have another blocker next turn. Just kind of how the math works out. So yeah, if all goes according to plan, it should be a pretty short show today. I've got our new little segment called Mystical Teachings. I don't know why I didn't think of that years ago. It says right there, and it's, if you saw that at the top of the show, I've got 3 of them with just little sage advice. And if you guys think of any that are pretty funny for the metagame, I think we win this next turn. I mean, if we draw like a mutagen, anything other than land, really. Yeah, he'll block. Only problem with larger than life in the fairies matchup is it almost encourages them to not block. They're like, wow, I'm going to sit back and not let the Ichorclaw Myr get its bonus. Okay, this is good. One with nothingness. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, the new card coming out. Of course, blue gets another good card in the 2020 set. Winged Words. For every flyer, it costs 1 less. Generic. It's 2 and a blue, and you draw 2 cards. I think that's going to be seeing quite a bit of play, too. Well, if he... Yeah, realistically, I mean, I could do this, and then what? That'd be a 5/5, and then I smash in for the rest. I think if I attack and he blocks... That'll be a natural 3/3, 6/6, and then we can go over. I'm just gonna feign madness. Here we go. Spoiler. Please block now. Ba-da-da-da. We needed a little something else. Okay, well that was a kind of a silly play there. It gets the bonus, and now we get the win. I think we don't really have to worry about days anymore. Let's drop this and go for 11. What makes what one deluxe? Oh, I forgot. All right. So this looks like the only problem right there. I don't know if that's a black or a red. I'm going to assume it's red. Like I said, this is not... It's like a 50-50 matchup. We've just got to draw good. I doubt we're going to go 2-0. So I'm going to lose the Treetop Bracers. Most of their deck can block us, and that's kind of out of the question. Yeah. I'm going to lose... see, 2 larger than life just for the surprise value of being able to play them at any time, because Predator Strike you can actually defend your guys with. That's why I do that move. Not in all the matchups, but in quite a few. I'm not going to bring in any of this. Yeah, I'm liking this. If the game goes long, I've got a chance here. There's not many things that can live through that. Sometimes I'm fond of playing the 0/3 Augur of whatever. You sack it, gets 3/3 trample. There's a very heavy Edict Swamp metagame out there. I like to lean on that. But so far, I'm just really liking this list. Yeah, just liking it. Draw 2 cards. Make Cross the Sky Falls. All right, there we go. That's the one. Thank you, Shiraz. All right. Yeah, and I should have let you know, Shiraz. It was just kind of like a last-minute thing. I love all the regular supporters, obviously. We all do. But sometimes, get some new blood, and I'm sure we're not going to have much traffic today because of all the big-time stuff going on with the mothership, but we'll see. Man, I am just cannot stop humming this damn Pokemon song. My son is obsessed with this. He's got a few Pokemon games. I'm trying to get this to line up just right. There we go. That'll have to do. One land. I don't like this. We're going to mulligan. And I'll keep this. Open up the yards here. But, yeah, he beat it. He's got his old school Game Boy, old school for even my generation. And then he got it on some new platform and wanted me to watch him fight the last 5 bosses in a row. And so he crushed them pretty easy. He really over-prepared. But it took like a half hour. And it's just this monotonous music over and over and over again. So, well, we don't have any trample. It's hard to say no to this kind of stuff. Plus, it can bait out spell stutters. So I'll put it on top. We got to slow roll this a little bit. That Mamba's got to hit. That's kind of a good start. I mean, at least we'll get out a seal, which will be Lightning Bolt Insurance. Go from here. All right. That lonely dove is outside again. If you were a follower of the show, it's been like winter here. I'm just in love. It's rained on and off, just tiny little bits, The clouds are like confused. It's a benefit of living so close to the ocean. It's just, we'll go just a few miles to the east and it's a hot day, but not here. All right. Well, the seal represents insurance, so we can play our Mamba on turn 2. Let's see what he's going to grab here. All right. Our guess was correct. It's pretty hard not to be. Actually, I'm kind of surprised Fairies hasn't gone the route of black. But as you're seeing, this is exactly what I was talking about. I'm going to really lean on this over the other. We've got Seal and we've got Mutagenic backup. I'll be all right. If you follow me on Facebook, I put together an Azorius list. And if we do really well and everything goes real fast, I'll jump in the tournament room and just play some random guy. But I'm telling you, 8, maybe even 9 out of 10 times, but it's about 8 you face off against a red removal deck. And we're seeing one right here where it's just, that's what they lean on for their stuff to work. And all right, well, let's do this. That'll save that out of the woods for that one. But anyway, so I use just a lot of COP red guys, and then the Steal the Godhead enchantment, which makes them unblockable 4/4 life gainers. Not much you can do after that. It got a few guardians in there, and then the Ephemerate with Mole Drifter is like the little side engine that and draws you like 6 cards. It's outrageous. Those two are made for each other. Thank you for that. Nim Chimsky's on in the machine room tonight. All right, so this is feeling pretty good. We've got that and this and this and that. I'm gonna lane this out because we actually need something in our yard. I just don't want to run right into a. Let me just attack first. Let me try to play correct magic. Wink, wink. Here we go. If we can 2-0 a Delverless, I'm going to be ecstatic. Usually it's a 2-1 close win or a 1-2 close loss. Not too often you get kind of blown out of the water here. I'm going to go for the hard counter here. If he counters it, then I drop the Seal of Strength for even more backup for that dude. Okay. That's kind of what I wanted to have happen. I mean, it'd be nice if they didn't do anything, but now this lets me put this out, and I'm safe from another, Scred, at least until the next land drops. And then it turns on our Corpse Cur too, which, again, there's only three more hard counters, so should be all right. I got a few good plays left in me, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what, young Sonny. Woo, here we go. Augur shows up. Okay, let's see what you're going to show us. Should be called like the betrayer of Bolus or something. It's like he's always giving you free info. Always want to lean on that Myr because, boy, there's just no stopping that thing when it gets going. All right, let's roll on in. I mean, even Electrickery here doesn't do too much. It sucks because it really depletes our force. But Augurs aren't the official roadblock anymore, and if I have any sort of trample effect here, it's usually game over. And for that Mythic, I'm not, it shouldn't be any surprise to anybody, but I'm probably leaning towards playing, which is going to be an Infect list with Invigorate in August. Unless I think of something else. You know what else is awesome is I can't wait to see what Little Fight brings, because he used to play a pretty mean Affinity list, and you give somebody, I think Affinity is going to be the surprise hit because of cranial plating. And down comes the Seer. I wish we could see what they're seeing. Man, that's some good art. Does that have a quote on it? The patterns of crossing ripples reveal the future to those who know how to read them. Nice. Good, good, good. When you have a high volume card, I want good artwork and I want good quotes. So you got to look at them for so many hours of our lives. So, Nimchimsky, did you know an augur was a priest that officially in the classical Roman world? I love this Nimchimsky. This is how everybody learns. His main role as an augur is the practice of augury, interpreting the will of the gods by studying the flight of birds, whether they were flying in groups or alone, what noises they made, directions of flight. Wow. No problem. Hey, man. Hive mind knowledge is his knowledge is all the same. We're loving it. So I think they're sitting back on like an Electrickery effect here. Good news is we just kind of have answers for days. Just keep smashing in here. It feels like in Electrickery here, out of sequence, there's no response math happening here. You know what I mean? I don't have to. I don't have to do much of anything on these. That gets bigger. All right, and I'm gonna shoot this just because it can't be countered. I'm trying to get him to just show me more. We still have Electrickery combo math. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, if he nukes that one, that would kind of suck because it doesn't have trample, So just gotta slow roll it here. Really like to keep 2 threats out. Okay, that's become kind of the card draw of choice. End of turn accumulated knowledge. I think I'd rather go with Think Twice personally, just because you kind of get a little bit more instant gratification. But all right, well, this kind of blows. I think I just want to save 1. What do you guys vote? I mean, I could save them both and then I attack for 2, or if I just Mutagenic and that's all he's got, I smash over with a Vines kicked and the game's over. Yeah, and we've got the Cur back up on top of that. Yeah, no, I hear you, Little Fight. I'm leaning that way. Does anybody got... I mean, this is such a nice streaming deck. It's so fast, and I don't have to worry about talking too much and all that stuff. So let's see what we're going to do here. I mean, I hate to use a Vines, and he might have a Dispel, too. All right, I'll save the 1. Let's do this. We'll pay for it. Now, if he has a Dispel, we might have a decision to make, but I'll let the other one go. Okay. No more nothing? All right. Woo! Well, that's even better because now I still have the backup in case he has... Now the Dispel doesn't work. Sucker! Or did we just 2-0 Delver Red? Oh! As my son would say. Whenever they're playing Street Fighter and such, they're always doing that. So, woo! Okay, we're starting off nice. Hey, at least we're doing better than last week already. Not too hard to do, right? I think you could have a mailman see this game for the first time and give him 30 seconds. He'd probably do better than we did last week. But, hey, it's going to happen, especially as long as we've been slinging cards, as I should say. I'll show you that other list while we're waiting for our next opponent to show. Sorry about the bouncy screens here, y'all. I think it's up here. Zorius Godhead. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about on Facebook. Throw this over here so we can get a little bit more screen real estate. Bring this over. So yeah, this card's pretty awesome in this deck. So this is just, I was looking at the goldfish deck. Oh, more on that later as we run right over and jump on over. But when I was looking at goldfish, it was just like, God, every deck is just like red, 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 red. It's like lightning bolt, galvanic blast, electric re, lightning bolt. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, wow, you just have pretty much hate bears. And I'll go over that list in a minute. All right. I've got 3 creatures. Good. Got protection. Good, good, good. We'll keep. Let's see what we're going to get. All right. Looks like some sort of Boros. You can narrow it down to about 15 different styles now. Methodical has a really cool one that's been doing really well. I'm going to make them show it. We've got critters for days, so I'm going to lead out with this just in case we get a real nice trample slam 1/2 package. They drop a mountain and zing it. That's cool. We'll have to slow roll it a little bit. Another neat thing I just love about Infect, it's no secret. It's like you go ahead and gain all the life you want, people. Pulsa Marasa loses a lot of its zest with that. And the Astrolab play. Okay. I hope this isn't Methonical's list because he has Searing Blaze main. 4 of them. That looked a little extreme, but I haven't tested it, so it's obviously working for him well enough. Okay. Down one goes. Another one bites the dust. Do I brave the Mamba? Depends. What do we draw? Oh, that's cool. We'll save the Mamba. We'll play this. And I'm actually just going to bring this out. I'm not going to save it. Get that removal advantage off the books. I see the seal play. This runs a little bit more creatures than most, so that does 4. Obviously let that through. It makes our decision pretty easy. The seal doesn't win anything there. They're at 3 cards now. Hopefully this isn't like a Skyfisher engine or something. Oh, interesting. He's got more of a ground crew here. Okay. Ooh, this might be over fast on their end. Yeah, hopefully I can show you guys that list. Like I said, I just don't... You know, we got so many donations last week, and I appreciate that immensely. Gosh darn it, who was Hexen Rouge? Man alive, just such a windfall of stuff. I could probably play an all-island deck and be just fine. Okay. But I don't want to just go wasting stuff because we're getting so many nice donations. But I you know, at the 10 ticket mark, it's like about 2% more off of Rogue. Does well, that's fine. Then I feel a little like reckless and just like, let's go for it. But you can only take so many of those in a row for you. Magic ego gets a little bruised. And you're like, hey, wait a minute. I got to reset the clock here. Good point, Nimchimsky. I don't think that occurs to many people, including this one. Yeah, so we only got a little bit of time left. We need a big old trample spell and more mana. Our Apostle's Blessing. This is a... Alright, Astrolabe. Which I own one of those, believe it or not. Alright, do we even live next turn? He's going to be pointing most damage at us, hopefully. I mean, at our dudes. That's 9 right there. So we can't really even use blessings here unless we've got, like, the win. Let's see. Yeah, we could hit him for 8, but then he kills us. And that's... Let's see. 3, 6... 8, 9, and we'd be at 9 if I used the blessing. Frustration. Huh. He might have drawn nothing. He can still sacrifice a clue. Yeah, if he has direct damage and he's not hell-bent on ruining our infect plans, he could do that. Yeah, I'm going to leave. I think I'm not going to attack here. Yeah, and get him within 1. I think the play here is just to drop the Mamba and wait. I can, depending on what he attacks with, what he draws, the sequencing of this can be very interesting. We're not going to be able to... normally, if I was like at 19, I might chip into that Skyfisher and buy some value because you're permanently reducing its stats, but... Like that. One of the cards was a land. All right. This will be telling. Yeah. See, I think we block one of these recruits. That'll keep us at 5 life, and we're going to be able to use our blessing, which I think might be really relevant here. He might have a... I don't even know if blessing does it here because we don't have the mana to really kind of support that. Either way, I am going to... Now, if I don't block, let's see. That's a 9 coming through, and I'm within any sort of bolt. Let's block one of these. Booyah. And so hopefully, thanks to Nimchimsky chiming in with that neat snow logic, learning all kinds of things from Nimchimsky today. Okay. Sure, the Astrolabe's going back. Yeah, I bought my wife an Astrolabe about 15 years ago. It's very cool. Like the official or the very first iPhone or iPad or iPhone or whatever technology you want to call it on. All right. That won't do it. That won't do it. Okay. 1 card in hand. That... Oh, man. He would have to not block. Darn. 1 more mana and we've got this even at this state. Yeah, I can hit him for 8. Yeah, it's still the first game. If we had a mana there, we could win. Bummer. So he's obviously going to block. Maybe he won't, but man, you can't not block when you see a double seal drop, right? We got to try it. Maybe they're a little hydroblasted. I don't know. Let me just triple check. Yeah, they got no infect counters. They just have to just let this through and... This is when you also like Ichorclaw Myr and Corpse Cur because they get around Prismatic Strand so well. So this, I'm going to call it Boros Ground. Just because I haven't seen one with the recruits that aggressively yet. It looks cool. I really like this list so far. Very, very cool. Nature's Claim be pretty cool. A little fast for these. Just gonna... I like the Treetop Bracers a lot. It's gonna get us out of a lot of room here. Nature's Claim's gonna be good. Here's a little bit of the problem you run into. I'm actually gonna be forced to lose one of each of these. There's gonna be a lot of blocking going on, but I'm going to have to make room for some gut shots. I'm gonna bring in 3 this first game, and then lean on the rest. And I think I don't want to overboard here. I'm just going to bring in 1 Nature's Claim just because we haven't seen any Journey to Nowheres, and like I was just talking about, people are really hell-bent on red being the source, and it makes sense, right? You're building a deck. Hey, if the person's not playing creatures, this Journey to Nowhere's not doing anything. I might as well zap them in the face, and that's why those protection from red creatures are very good right now. Maybe not even next week, but right now, they're pretty good. I don't have to worry too much about Prismatic because of our Myrs. We really want to lean on this, but you know they might have artifact removal there too, so well, shoot. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Bring in... I do that. All right. Hey, no bouncy screen. We got that going for us. Let's do this. Okay, well, kind of all in here. If we draw a land, this could be over really quick. You have to kind of keep this kind of a hand. I mean, we've got a nice fast out with protection, and they're not... They might have it just because, but it's most likely they lead off with a artifact play. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I mean, I got to keep this. Let's hope they mulligan to like 4. Is that too much to ask? There's one mulligan. That's the... When you run that much red, too, you can just go look for hate, right? Well, this might be over real quick. We've got 2 options. I mean, I could lead with an elf, and then if it gets zapped, we're in Pain Town. But we can also win early, which is kind of the point of Infect. So, all right. So far, so good. It's going to live 1 turn. Now, if we get a forest, we're going to feel much better. That's could be worse. I'm just going to sit back. Feeling feeble and weak at the moment. Really want another forest. We do run 19, about 2 more than usual. There's 2 artifacts out, so the seal is going to save us from everything under the sun for the very short time being. Okay, Ardent Recruit shows up. A little mana hiccup, maybe? Is that what we're sensing here? Okay, land. Ugh. Well, I don't want that thing to get much bigger. I'm going to shoot that now. And I'll lead off with another seal. We're going to have one of those big kablammy turns if we can. Hopefully they're not running prismatic. I'd really like this to be an Ichorclaw Myr, but that would imply we had 2 lands and we'd be already good timing it. Yeah, those recruits get out of control. It's like the Delver on the ground. Think how ridiculous Delver is when it flips consistently. A 3/2 flyer for 1 mana. That's pretty nuts. Okay, we're both mana screwed. Oh, never mind. Another Inspector. Okay. Get a little loosey-goosey with the gut shots if I have 2. But after that... Ooh, we got a nice big old fat opening here. If we get a land, we just win. Land for the win. Land for the win. There's the land for the win. Now slow down here. This is a sorcery, so you got to do it like this. Boop. And attack. Maybe not for the win. Almost for the win, right? Let's hit this here. 6 is going over. That would be 1 left. And I want to keep that back for protection since it's our only critter. It's tough. I'll take 6 here. Hmm. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 artifacts though, so Galvanic will roast it. Gut shot for extra trample damage. I don't think it works that way. I've got to assign it. Unless I'm missing something. Does that work, Nimchimsky? I don't think it does. Gut shot, mark 1 damage and trample for 10. Well, I learned something. Is that anybody else confirm that? Because I don't want to go all in and try that. Because this is like the learning show. All this time I've been playing, I didn't know that was a thing. Not 100% says Shiraz. Little Fight says yeah. Well, let's try it. Boink. Zap. Zing. Pow. See if this works. Did we just learn something? You mad geniuses. Thank you for that. Woo, man. And Chimsky delivering the logic, the love. Well, we're not out of the woods yet, folks. I am so happy. It's, when you play as long as I have, I make plenty of mistakes, but I often don't learn something. And that was a little like eureka moment. It makes me like gut shot all the more. Wow. Dorjana. All right. Yeah, I just thought that it takes it, but then you still have to assign it because it has 2 still. It's not like it's doing, that's where my mind stopped. Where it's like, I could see if it was doing wither damage, then it makes more sense, but that 2 is still there on the backside there. But hey, man, I ain't complaining. That was kick butt cool. All right, so Gutshot's badass. Treetop Bracers. I think it's actually going to be really good if we draw them. Blessing. I'm thinking of losing 1 blessing and going in with the other larger than life. Nah, I'm just going to keep it the way it is. Let's hope for the best. That was dank, says Solson. All right, really like this hand. We've got double creature, double land. All I can really ask for. Hopefully they've got Journey to Nowhere, so this doesn't feel like a fool. If this went to a 4th game, I might lose that. I'll keep this. But we're not on the draw, which sucks bad. Opponent mulls once. And here we go. Homunculus. Should we zap it? Or do we wait? Well, with this kind of hand, since it's an artifact, yeah, if he drops a... I'm feeling feisty. Eat it! Does count as an artifact, so waiting on him. Slow rolling here. Interesting. Might not have any goods here. Okay, we're gonna smash on in. Thanks to Predator Strike, we can at least take this thing out. Do 1. Not the optimal, but I want to keep the board as clear as I can. Try to be the green bully of sorts. Interesting. He drops another plains when we know he has access to red. That's strange. Well, I'm going to lead with here, and I'm actually going to crash into this. I'm going to keep this battlefield clean since we've got 2 other creatures in our hand. Don't have to lean on the cur, but those things put us in such a beating spot the first time. I'm fine kind of rolling like this. Oh yeah, Thermokarst, yes. Nice Quake. Icequake didn't do us too good last week. Oh god, I love this play. This is what I answered about a 5-minute interview about 3 days ago. I forget the author's name, but they were just asking what's your favorite play, and I was like, it's easily casting Nature's Claim at the end of turn and swinging for the win with Infect. It's like my favorite play, but we can wait for it while we've got an opening here. I'm going to bring this out, and then we'll see. We can save that for our little crazy after party play. out of Electrickery range. Glistener Elf. Now another journey shows up. This I'm going to feel like an idiot. So if you're new to Treetop Bracers, you shouldn't be if you watch this show. I love it. I think it goes in almost any Infect list. Gets you immediately out of range of a lot of sweepers, and yikes, don't want to see that dude show up. Oh well. Boy, the only artifact he's got's the clue. Yeah, I really want to see a trample card. Yeah, it does look like white metal, huh? There's enough new stuff there. We can't be calling it that, though. Hey, right on cue. We like that. Let's put this on here and really put the screws in. Almost has to block here. Yeah, they do have to block. Are we going to go up 2-0? You ever think sometimes, don't want to jinx myself, but there are those decks that just feel like you just stumbled upon the right 75. Like if you move one mana over or even change the art, it's going to screw up. We'll keep the seal out for some protection love here. No artifacts. I don't have to really fear anything other than 3 damage, so that seal's kind of keeping us in it. Woo! All right, 2-0, baby. Deluxe Infect, Infect Deluxe, whatever the hell you want to call it. Hey, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I recommend you do the same as we pause for our first commercial break. Dun, dun, dun.
What's the largest number you can think of?
100,000?
999,000.
A million.
In actual fact, it's neither of these. The largest number is about 45 billion, although mathematicians suspect that there may be even larger numbers. With so many different numbers to deal with, it can get a bit confusing. Unless you use maths. Maths stands for Mathematical Antitelharsic Half-Fatum Septomen. Think of it as the language of numbers, with 1 equaling A, 2 equaling V, 3 equaling hello, and so on. We use maths at almost every point of the day, whether we're working out how to thread our shoelaces, calculating the optimal moment at which to embark upon a conversation, or, if you can fly, planning your trajectory for the journey to work.
Hey everybody, Deluxe Coffee here. Just wanted to give a quick thank you to our donations, as you can see over to the side here. It really helps out. We've got new mics and things always being needed for Pauperganda and keep the content flowing. So if you can, donate. If not, no biggie. But again, thank you very much to the generous support of the people over here, and we'll see you next time.
Back. Check out Isometric Mulligan, huh? That's a head scratcher. All right, here we go. Let's hope this winning stuff continues. Even the screen's not bouncing on us anymore. So 2 lands, 2 or more creatures, check. A lot of trample. Who needs Rancor? Yeah, we're keeping it. Could go first. That would be nice, but I guess you can't have it all. One with nothing. All right, we got a good matchup. In quotes, you never know with Tron sometimes why they just happen to play 50 Fog's main, but I'm sure that they really dread seeing a first turn Glistener Elf. I just wish Predator Strike had better artwork. A white based, I don't even know, I just call it Tron anymore, man. There's so many damn iterations of it. Ooh, thank you for that, Nimchimsky. Like I said, working extra hard just because of all the... I'm going to lead off with volume here. Got lots of time on my hands, and like I said, just so thrilled with the donations lately and just feeling the love. So I'm just trying to overproduce when I can. Keep little things going. If you saw at the very top of the show, we're starting a new sequence called viewer comments. So we're just having like the top viewer comments. And there, this one was complimentary and it was relevant to this deck. But there'll be some funny ones. So just encourage people on Facebook or YouTube, to come up with comments other than cool vid. Those are fine too. Shouldn't badmouth those. All right. Well, we've got a wide open window. I'm going to take it. Bonk. Just go crash in for 6 here. Wish we could end it, but next turn. Let's see. Yeah, the isometric mulligan of shame. The Astrolabe, very flexible, but it has kind of slowed down a lot of decks. It's that one extra card. And like I was talking about with that Azorios deck. Okay, well, I'm going to go for it. We've got a double play here. We can just, if he's got removal, if you're in the situation, always try to target this guy. It's a lot less valuable than the Myr. Yeah, Methonical's always on top. Oh, god dang it. I was just going to say, unless they're running like something very roguey like that would have been the win with the artifact, but it's not now. Weird. Very strange. Okay, well, we know what we got to lean on. Here comes another green source. I'm not too worried about... I'm just really going to put it to him so he has to get a creature out and we don't have to commit to anything. Even if he has main deck elect Trickery in his hand right now, wipes the board. Corpse Cur comes back and we've got the colorless damage. I can't say enough about Ichorclaw and Corpse Cur against Prismatic, so... Yeah, I'm a little ignorant on the challenges lately. Like so much stuff going on with both my boys. I was just like always going all out with the Rolling Thunder here to buy him a turn. That's cool. Typical of Tron. This is usually when they come back, but good on us. We've got this dude. We'll go keep his Prismatic completely irrelevant. Yes, I want to use that. And any blockers out, one blessing, and we're in for the win, hopefully. They don't have Tron yet. Strange play. Double plant. Wonder why. Oh, okay. Playing that game, eh? Well, he's putting up a fight. We'll lead off with this and keep blessing open. Stop the next one from happening. Poor guy can't come up for air. That's why he didn't trip it. I was like, why did he drop a plant instead of going and fixing Tron? But he's kind of stuck in a corner here. Okay. Yeah, I got to get back to trying those challenges. Out of practice, I tell you. All right. Really like a trample spell here, just so I don't have to use my blessing. Okay. I think he's just counting on hard casting the... I think I have to just run in a Mole Drifter here because he's got capsize math up, and unless I draw another anti-spell here. Yeah, I'm just going to crash in here. If I call blue, he bounces it in response. I don't have an answer for the answer. Plus, I get to eat a Mole Drifter, so that's fun. I'll drop another Cur. Go get some more Value Town. When you have it, Cur feels amazing, right? It can feel a little clunky in your opening if you're so you're only Infect creature, or heaven forbid there's two of them, and it's like, hey, this is supposed to be a fast deck, isn't it? But it's the price you pay for being able to kind of fill up your hand. A lot of removal out there, so you've got to have a lot of creatures. Infect doesn't have that, so the next thing you do, you run off like a Marasa effect or Corpse Cur and keep on moving. Ugh, is he really going to wiggle out of this? Oh, darn it. Well, there goes our attack phase. That's why I run the Viridian Longbow. I know it looks weird, but years and years of beating my head against the Tron wall when they're able to wiggle out of stuff like this, it's maddening. Yeah, Mole Drifter does sound pretty good. A little sushi menu. Fly right into your mouth. Okay. What a nice safe feeling that is, huh? Alright, I like that. I've got double good times. Play this. No attack for us. Just want to keep that artifact threat on the board. I'm not unhappy about 2 Apostles' Blessing. Could be a lot worse. Man, I wish this was a Vines. Can you please target my stuff? Alright. It's a good play, man. That'd be funny. I said Delver's like the tough matchup. We get it 2-0, and then watch we go 0-2 against Tron. Be like, what? Talk about, like, if I could say what I want to face all day long, it's probably Tron. Unless they weasel out of it like this. I can see that is it Street Vendor now, who simultaneously summons and invokes the creature right from the air, sliced onto your plate with precision lightning. That would be pretty kick-ass. It's like Ravnica, it's what's for dinner. Wait, that doesn't even make sense. Never mind. Scratch that. Alright, come on, Vines. I want to be able to respond to that damn thing. So I just sit here and keep passing priority. I don't want to overdo it here. So maybe this will happen. If he starts bouncing my lands, it's another reason I like to play artifact lands, because you can always keep at least one threat out. Alright. Mole Drifter showing back up. I think we're going to lose this one, guys. I can't believe it. If I would have known there was a white Tron that ran Prismatic, we'd already have won this because of the earlier Predator strike. I was concerned with creature quality, not a Tron running Prismatic. Very interesting. It's not bad. I mean, it's working against me. It's just different. I always like to applaud difference. Alright, what are you bouncing this time, eh? I'll say no to that. Do we? I mean, we're missing the next turn anyway. I'll just let it bounce. Okay. Yeah, don't want to... That's a really good example of not being counter happy, but just being like, oh, look, I can do something. And it's like, you know what? We're missing the next turn anyway. Why do I need to have that out, right? Ooh. Yeah, we're gone. Here comes Rolling Thunder. Woo! 3, 6, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I think we're just dead. We'll let the fireworks happen. Maybe we beat them on time. Zoink. And here we go. Parallax, very good player. Bump into him quite often. Alrighty. That kind of blows. What's he grabbing here? Flicker Horror. Yeah, I don't think we can even live through this, guys. I'll let it through. Discard this guy. Maybe the Mutagenic would have been a better play there. To discard it, I'm talking. Alright, Mr. Horror. Not quite sure what I'm looking for here. Alright, this comes back. I'll discard this. Gotta keep our threat alive, but we're definitely going to be eating thunder soup for dinner. That's called blue. Bum ba dum dum dum. All right, I'm gonna concede here. Don't want to have a boring stream. We're after speed anyway. We'll put a loss there. I'll call it White Tron. Boy, to have a time machine. Alrighty. So I'm going to lose the bracers sometimes. First thing I'm going to do is bring in all of these. And one of these. Now I have to make the room. Not too concerned with more than about 2 of these. I do like to keep these just so I don't have to lean so heavily on defending against electricity, and if the wall comes up and they just try to kill you with the flyers, so I'll lean on that. There's not much blocking going on, so I'm actually going to deter away from Predator Strike and lean really heavily on my artifact guys. The Longbow. I keep 1 trick in. We've got Moment's Peace, Shenanigans covered, and then if he locks us up again with not being able to attack, we've got the Longbow being able to get in there. So I want that curve for the yeah, might lose 1. I want to keep these 2 just for the knowing that he's running a prismatic. I'm going to kind of lean on that a little bit more. But yeah, good call there. Nature's Claim, I don't see myself wanting to see that card. I'm always going to want it to just be another pump spell that gets in, or stops any tricks like the Macabre. So I find I don't really like it against. I mean, there's some games where oh wow, that would be backbreaking, but I think the majority of the time they have so much in bunches that it just isn't that. Slide in the enchant. I don't know what enchantment would really wail on us, because I'm really leaning on the colorless damage here. So yeah, let me let's see how this feels. All right, down a game against the deck we're supposed to 2-0. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, I've seen worse. Boom, boom, boom. Lead off. Got protection. We'll keep this. Kind of a weird one, but really like to have 2 creatures, but didn't see too much damage, and we've got protection here, so we'll lead off with this. And plus, we've got the Tree of Tails trick if the capsize engine starts locking us up later. Ooh, that's dreadful, because that implies he might have brought in edicts. I'm feeling like I'm not playing the rogue, right? Well, I'm going to force him to have it. Journey to everywhere. Should I wait? It's our only creature. If I wait, I've got Blessing back up. I'm leaning towards waiting here, guys. Am I getting squeamish? Should I just go for it? Yeah, I've only got 1 creature. I've got to pass this turn. Anybody argue? You think I have to play it? That's what they fear. Got 1 journey, 1 anything. Kill now. Alright. Losses on you guys. Hopefully no journey and no uh-oh. Not the card I wanted to see. Okay, still all right. This bodes well. All right. You lovely bastards were right again. So that's 8 I could hit for. I'm going to throw this on here. We'll smash in while we don't have any ways of dealing with stuff. Let's get in while we can. 8. Got him next turn with protection backup. No edicts. What's this? Okay. I think we win here. There could be a gut shot, so we got to be a little careful there. Don't want to just auto roll here. And I don't want to show them the tree just in case they've got an artifact heavy plan. One of the meanest things you can do against this deck if your sideboard supports it is have things like Ancient Grudge. All right. So we pull even here, I think. And Prismatic can't even save you here. All right. What did we like? What didn't we like? I really like... I'm going to lose one more Cur. I mean, we could put in Predator Strike. I kind of want to lean on another Blessing, since we're going second. What do you guys vote? Blessing or a Strike? Yeah, I know what you mean. It felt really comfortable having that last turn on the play. That's what's neat when this thing's fired up in its main 75. You've got like 8 removal spells. Ooh, I'm liking this a lot. Even though Macabre's not that, it's more of a mid to late game card, I just like having that insurance. We'll keep it. Although I don't know if we lead off with... Depends what we draw. If we draw another creature, that'd be really nice. Like you guys said. There we go. Good. Now it's a no-brainer to drop this. No setup time for you. All right. I'm going to drop this, and I'm going to run right into that and kill it because I do not want to roadblock the rest of the game. Let's go. I'll trade a seal for a whole lot of no blocking. No electricity. Okay. Okay. Of course, there's a damn lawnmower outside. They just did the lawns like 3 days ago. These people love their lawns. Well, I could hit for 6. And damn lawnmower. I want to just look out there and see what they're mowing. It's ridiculous. Hopefully it's not too loud on you guys. My mouth's a lot closer than the mowers are, but man, those things are loud. All right, well, here's the deal. We've seen everything under the sun from this list, so I don't think I want to lead off with Mamba here. Question here, we got a wide open hall. I think we just smash in with Vines. What do you guys vote? Kick Vines, attack, swing for 6. Anyone? Get Mamba on the board. I don't like that play. If he does have access to Electrickery, I want to kind of have a fallback. Save it one more turn. Yeah, because this damn elephant's about to come out. Yeah, Lovecraft, what's up? We're 2-0 so far. We're up against our best matchup, but it's a tricky list. I definitely want to keep Mamba. The question here is to kick Vines or not. I'm going to kick it. I'm going to play a little hasty here. I've got a wide open window. Let's get him within 2 swing range here. Implying we have protection, which we don't. Okay, so now I'm liking that decision more. I will smash right into that Skyfisher. It will get weaker and weaker. Let's not forget, I could draw a nice trample spell here on whatever he doesn't block. Well, that's kind of cool. He goes smashing through. I don't want to save my guy. I'm going to play the Mamba. I can at least save it from something or get through for that crucial damage. Problem is, we've got green guys out. We don't have artifact guys out. And if he's pretty hard to unbluff a Prismatic Strand, it's usually pretty obvious that they're holding it. Tron makes it nasty, though, because their planes can be tapped with all that artifact mana, and they got everything else under the sun. So, hoo-ah. Mine shows up. 5 cards in hand. Here comes another one. Haven't seen an Electrickery yet, but he's implying that he's got one. I really dislike. I don't mind the old lands so much, but the mountain I've always hated. This like dinosaur dragon thing just has always bugged me. Okay. Trample spell. Trample spell. I'll just run in with this then. I'll do this business and then Skyfisher's out of the equation. I think that's probably a screw up I see most often is people, not saying this person's doing that, but they don't remember that it's wither damage. So Skyfisher's a 0/1 flyer now. I can attack with Reckless Abandon. Problem is, opponent's got Tron. And this is probably something pretty large. Boom! There's something pretty large. What do we have here? Yeah, I'm not going to start playing that game. Watch we get Electrickery here. Be like, ouch! Is that what he's got in store for us? We shall see. Ooh, the flicker shows up. Nice play. Alright. Ah! This is getting grim quick. It's at 7. Apostle's Blessing still on the stack. Depending on what we draw, we might be able to do something here. I'm actually going to discard a Macabre. Devon's in the house. All right. Good to see you. Yeah, we got all kinds of new stuff today. One Lone Mountain. Is this a bluff? Or has he got something? Nope, it's a bluff. Boy, thank you for playing the Astrolabe there. That helps a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to risk it and bring out the Mamba too. Yay, Infect, says Liquid Divago. Yep. Yeah, we beat Delver. We narrowly beat Boros. And now we're supposed to easily beat Tron, and we're having a hell of a time doing it because they're running white. That was a crucial prismatic strands that got us, even though we had artifact damage. So, but it's the learning show today. A gut shot won us that second round thanks to Nimchimsky's logic there. Okay, can't be waiting around on this. Discard this. We'll grab this and a Skyfisher. Turn off those shenanigans. The wall will get you nothing. Three cards in hand. He's digging. 7 poison. We gotta get one of our trample spells. Big one too. See, he's got prismatic math up though. Okay, I like this because now we have an option. I'll be happy to watch this on YouTube. Looking at your list, I had no idea how it played out. It's doing all right. Like I said, last time I played it, I 5-0'd with it. But, life, man. It's just been going crazy busy with a lot of stuff. So, let's see. I don't want to do anything like that. I'm just going to pass here. Both kids graduating, just all kinds of personal upheaval, not in a bad way, just a lot of stuff going on, so I haven't been able to play in challenges or actually play that much. Ugh, that's the play I was worried about. The great call for our tech to bring in extra tech. Okay. We only kept in 1 cur, huh? Man, it'd be so cool to go get the other one. When you can start cycling curs, I usually always try to keep at least 2 in. I think we went down to 1 though, if memory serves. Anybody remember how we sideboarded? Hurts a little bit. I think we're out of Corpse Cur, so that's kind of a nothing play there. Yay! I'll attack here. At least make something smaller. Damn ancient grudge. Keeping our Ichorclaw Myr at bay. Yeah, I think if Nimchimsky, I think it is good if it works in your list. What I mean by that, like, it's one thing I liked about white metal is like you could run 4 relics and it helped the theme. You just got to be careful not clogging it. I think 10 Street Hooligan's a good call right now, but you have to be on RG for that to work. I know Ullman was talking about the Vandal, the 2 and a red. I think that's a bit much. Probably lean more on like. There's a few cantrips that do stuff, but just hoping that you're going to run into it, and then you have the card when they do it early. Just seems kind of folly to me. Alrighty, this one's slipping away from us. We're going to have to. Hopefully, we draw our longbow. Yeah, Goblin Vandal. That's the one. Yeah, you can just feel it slipping away. Well, good for him. This is quite the win for Tron. You do not want to see Infect, and if they're going to feel like we felt against Delver. All right, well, I need to buy time here, so I'm going to keep making this guy about as small as I can, considering doing this to it. Screw it. Let's kill that dude. I don't want him recurring. We're not sneaking through this wall. We got to draw our bow. Well, here's another target. See, the problem now, he's got the anti-bow tech, so I'm trying to give him a lot of food out here, so maybe he wants to go that route. I don't know. Haven't seen Electrickery yet, but couldn't get any noisier outside. Apologies. Okay. I think that happened last week. I mean, the week before, too. I'll have to Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay, I kind of like this play. Get another Myr, and our bow shows up. Feel all right, but so we've got 4 turns. We pretty much have to draw a bow like right now. We draw it and equip it, and that's hoping that they don't have prismatic. I think this will be our first loss of the day. It's so funny how magic fate works like that, right? Ah, yeah, see. Dun 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 dun. It's frustrating because, I've got the answer. I've thought this through. I know it looks clunky. Longbow's like, what's that doing an Infect? It's for games like this. Got 2 or 3 more damage to go, and if we had it out, it'd be like, bing, 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 fog that. Hex and Rouge in the chat. All right. Thanks again for your very sizable donation last week, my friend. That was so generous of you. We got no Macabres anymore. We're getting bit to death by flying sushi. All right. Darn. All right. Leave it up to Tron. We're having such a nice, fast, speedy show, running things over, and then it shows up and pours molasses, concrete syrup on everything, and the show grinds to a halt, and the lawnmowers show up. What gives? I just want the bow to show up so that they don't feel so superior in that, it's like, oh, this guy can't do anything because I've got all these stone horns. It's like, well, I've thought about that, and I have an answer. I just need to draw it. This is maddening when you lose against your worst matchup. Yeah. I don't even know why I'm still clicking. I'm going to write the L now. I just want to draw it, I guess, We're down on time, too. How does that happen? Talk about being a bad streamer. Chat too much. I'm down on time playing Infect against Tron. Well, I've got a little I told you so play with the Macabre, but we'll let this go. Concede this one. I guess I can reveal my hand. Well, if it's not going to let me, it's not going to let me. All right. Off to the next, and we'll just go from there. So, 2-1. Win one more time. We'll be in even money territory. Hopefully we win 2 more times and go 4-1. Yeah, quick league. Carves is shredding it up as usual. Quite the grinder. C is for Cookie pretty close behind. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the quickest way to make the round start. I'll show you that other list I was talking about on Facebook. So, anyway, yeah, this list, as you've been seeing, there's a lot of red removal. And so these are pretty good bears just by themselves. And even in games when you don't face off against red, they become 4/4 unblockable life sticks. So it's a pretty nice drawback, in quotes. Let's hopefully get some revenge here. Come on. Okay, 1 creature. Depending on what we see dropped first, we're going to keep this. We can almost kill him with what's in our hand. Keep. We've got protection. Opponent's mulligan. Really want to... This, when I 5-0 with this list, it's almost unanimously I draw for or go first. This is can be a tough matchup. I have to lean pretty heavily on the tree. I mean, not the tree. The Treetop Bracers. There's a lot of trees in this deck, aren't there? So yeah, we're going to rock like this. Crush out larger than life. It's just that their guys get so beefy on defense that a lot of the extra damage doesn't tend to do as much as you think it would. Come on over. Better write down what we're facing here. Slivers, eh? If I just didn't do anything here, if I play the Mamba, Next turn, I'm kind of looking to one swing here and not eat up everything. They've only got 3 cards in hand. This is more of like a walk through for free card. Yeah, but this isn't an instant. I'm just gonna hit the damage now because they could start casting white creatures, and then this plan's kind of out the door. Hexen in the truth. Here we go. This way we can drop Seal and Mamba next turn. This is when you want them to mutagenic to try to save their team because it doesn't, because it's weather damage. So, all right. So we get him for 3. It's feeling all right. Maybe they're making them feel a little hesitant. What beautiful plane! This is the one I almost went with. I love these promo lands. It's just a little too hopeful that the sun's breaking through for my taste, but nice otherwise. Cool. We like all this. These are all green creatures. Wow. That's some respect there. I'm liking that play. So I could crash in for 4, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to double play this and then pass the turn. Wait for some big kaboom moment. No white creatures. No white creatures. Okay, let's see what we're going to get. At least this one should be a fast game. Dang. That's some discipline being able to fit Metallic Sliver in your list. Okay. Now our Apostle's Blessing's not doing much of anything. Oh, hey, Hefter. Good to see you. Sorry, I'm a little slow to the chat. We're taking 6, it looks like. I'll block one of these. Get rid of the artwork that I don't like. I could pitch that, but we are still trying to win this game. Let's go from here. All right. 3, 6, 9. We're 1 away from that being a thing. I don't want Rancor right now. When you run like larger than life in the other one, it saves you from having to pump things and save your guys because it adds so much on the defense side too. So yeah, we've got 8 if I remember right, main deck already. You could almost call it 12 with Apostles, but this darn white green artifact dude is getting in our way here. I think I sit back. I don't want to just take 12 next turn. The benefit though of attacking here is that it does encourage them to kind of go all out, but if they drop another Lord, I'll be saying good Lord. All right, I'm going to pass. Maybe it'll buy us a turn and they won't want to lose a Lord. Got to really consider pumping up and killing a Lord, maybe just with the mutagenic. That's going to save like a lightning bolt of extra damage a turn. There goes that plan. Flanking, such a good spell. All right, Sliver, these are out, and out. He's still got the sands. Pretending like he's got some prismatic knowledge going down. Yep. Can't do much about anything about that. Are we going to drop another game here? Well, I mean, we could call white green after we pump everything. That's going to get in for one less than we need. Then he kills us. Frustrating. I would have definitely kept back that metallic sliver if I was him. Yeah, Hexen, you got to be careful with that. I'd probably fall for it too, but I play Infect quite a bit. But I did learn a new one today with the gut shot, so can't say the old dog new tricks saying isn't relevant here. We'd have to take 6. Well, I mean, we could cast Growth. Let's see. I think we just hold back and hope for kind of the Hail Mary. Did I play a land yet? No, that helps. Yeah, we're not gonna really be able to get through with Blessing if that doesn't kick through. J-Biles 23 in the house. Good to see you. Pretty active chat. I didn't think today was be that big of a show because I know the mothership's doing their big old kablammy tournaments. But for all you Pauper purists out there, we're glad that you joined us. Woo! Oh, he's really putting the screws to me. Yikes. Well. I wish I had first strike. I'm going to have to pump this before I block it. 3, 6, 9, 12. Block one of them. Come on through. I don't think we're winning this one. Let's do this first. Pay for this. We know one of the cards in his hands is the Blossoming Sands. So let's just say theoretically. I don't want to block this because I want him to keep attacking with it. So I want to kind of probably lean on a Lord here. So I can't block that one. So if I block this Lord, I'm going to take 3, 6, 9, 11. And these are dead cards. I just can't use them, but I'm kind of in a tight spot here. So I'll block here. This will happen. I'm going to regenerate and hope that I draw 4 cards in a row. What did I miss? How'd that still hit me? 3, 6, 9, 11. How did I thought I was at 12. That was very strange. Regardless, these are coming in. These are all going out in this scenario. I wish I had a list. Nature's Claim. Not so sure. You are at 11. Oh, weird. Well, I can always blame dyslexia because I swore I saw a 12 there over and over again. That's why I was doing all that. I guess I couldn't really have blocked any differently though. So, and I am wearing glasses. All right. Curious if they're gonna run. What do you call standard bear? I swore I wasn't at that, but that's weird. I think we bring in 2 gut shots just in case. I don't want to be completely naked if they drop standard bear tech, unless somebody can bring up their deck list. We got a minute. Let me go blow my nose and I'll be right back. If somebody could look up that deck list, I'd really appreciate it. All right. Let's see. I think about it. Let's rock. I'll be safe either way. I might be able to ping a early dude. If they're not running a standard bear though, I mean that's just a really dead card, so I don't want to really go all in on those. So Yeah, I want to play first. Okay, I've got what I need to win this game. We'll keep. This is all about, do I have a creature and do I have Treetop Bracers? It's almost that simple. Outside of early shenanigans. Okay, that's good times. We'll drop here, go like this. I got double vines back up. Yeah, Stompy, Elves, Treetop Bracers is just, it's like playing Black Lotus. Son of a bitch. Well, at least we can still draw the answer. It had to be the second turn that they dropped that. Ouch. Okay. I sure wish you could do this on that and then not be able to do it, but it's the way it's worded, it just doesn't work that way. Or if this said enchant creature you control, a lot of the cartouches have that ability and really puts them up. But we can still attack. Cut down on the dudes. We got defense until our thing shows up. So if I get to game 3, gut shots coming in at 4. I wish I had a list in front of me. Oh, thank you for that, M. Chimsky. Yeah, Winding Way is a pretty cool card. Our entire hand's dead, thanks to one card. That's how it goes. I wish there were a few more enchantments that said enchant creature you control. But you can't poke too much fun at Standard Bearer. It is very fragile. And if you got the cojones to play it, all the power to you, because it's working here. I just want you guys to realize if we drop Bracers on that turn, game's over. It becomes barbarically simple at that point. I would never attack with this if I have any sort of tricks here. He's being aggressive though. Doing that. Alright, there's another thing we can't use, but we might as well get it out there. I'm going to sit back maybe. Well, I can't pump. Yeah, I have to attack. I can't be. Oh shoot! I meant to attack there. Darn it! Alrighty. Alright, we're headed for 2-2 real quick if we don't draw a gut shot. We draw it, it's going to be a party. I meant to attack there, but I think all he'd be down is a plant. Gut shot. No. We're attacking, which makes his job a whole lot easier. Be nice to just win out of the blue, wouldn't it? Blammy. I wish artifacts were the old school color. Look at the board right now. The new, ever since I think it was Meriden was the first set that did that. It's just, this is way too similar to white. And we can't regenerate out of flanking though. That's why we're just in such a tight spot here. This one's over, guys. I mean, if I draw a gut shot right now, that would be, yeah, I think I'd have it. Just, yeah. We need a gut shot right now, we win. Nope. Dang it. 2-2. All right. Darn it. Even though I blew my nose, I need some treats. I'll be right back after we visit with Jackie Chan.
The category is arts and entertainment.
And it's not Jackie Chan.
Is it...
The guy from Cheers?
Kelsey Grammer.
Not even close. Edgar Allan Poe.
When did you get one right?
It's not Jackie Chan, the award-winning new trivia challenge from Cinco Games.
Speed round. Name 10 things that aren't Jackie Chan.
Toothpaste, pizza, lamps, Jackie Chan.
And we're back. We were going to keep this. 3 creatures, 2 lands, and some goods. We'll keep. Play Ankylosaur a lot, but I can never remember what he's on. I think he changes decks quite a bit. So, but we're not on the play again, so there's kind of a theme running there. Infect usually wins. All right. Not too worried about throwing this out there naked because we've got other dudes that are better. It's kind of as a partial duress of sorts, right? They've got removal, they'll use it now. If they don't, we know they got to draw into it. There it is. Yeah, hopefully we can go 3-2, get some tiny bit of profit. I think it comes out like 40 cents a head or something, depending on what the packs are going for. Another Boros matchup. We beat it round 2. Let's see what kind this is. Hopefully not Methonicals with the Searing Blazes and such. I'm going to actually play the Mamba first. I like the Myr a lot more. If he zaps this, we're going to have to wait for another land drop so we can protect the Ichorclaw, because Larger Than Life with the Ichorclaw is a pretty nice play there. Oh, he's playing Methonicals kill everything list, so it's not looking good. 3 cards, now 4. Yeah, and then Chimsky. So I can't, knowing Methonicals just got removal for days. If I could just get this out there, it's fine. We just need that 1 mana to, at least so we don't get 2 for 1. We can at least get 1 for 1. Got a pass here. Another reason, if you want to sleeve this up, it's a great little list, but don't skimp on the lands. There's so many. Just rewind. There's so many games where it's what you need. One more of. It's hard to be consistent when you can't cast the spells. Okay, down it comes. We got about 4 turns to pull this one off. Land. Okay, now we at least have a wee bit of a shot. Now if we get another land, we'll be feeling all right. I'm always torn if Larger Than Life. Sometimes I want it to be an instant, but a lot of times I'm very glad it's a sorcery. But when you're facing off against blue, for sure. All right, digging for a threat. There's the land. Does he got another Searing Blaze? Let's see. Ooh, somebody's aggressive. No respect for the Ichorclaw at all. What do you got going on here? Let's see. Okay. It's gonna be close, folks. Give me another land. Alrighty. This is Exhibit A of why I like this over Rancor. Can kind of win from out of nowhere sometimes. Land. Give me a land. Thank you, sir. Larger Than Life. And we win. Oh, no, we don't. Jackass. And we might just lose. Buff! So much value for Arkhams. I am missing my brain calories. My God, it's like the second math error I've done. That might just cost us the game there. For some reason I thought with that double boost that was it was 9, not 10. Got plenty of sleep. Not counting that high. Okay, definitely not a card we worry too much about. Hey, boy, talk about a good card to draw. Problem is, our blessing's not really going to let us through for much of anything, but the Seeker will probably stay back, so we might be able to attempt. Alright. Good news, most of the damage is pointed at our creatures, not our head. Ouch. Except that time. Bam! Alright. Wow. That's a loss that could have been a win. Put a little star next to that one. Yeah. Here we go. Got a win out here. Boop. Alrighty. Bring in 2 claims. I'm going to bring in 3 gut shots. I'll lose one of these. Both bracers. There's a lot of flyers. I'll lose 2 of these for right now, just because these act as combat protectant. Mutagenic blessing. Really like our you know what? I'm going to lose the Nature's Claim. I don't want to be sitting around waiting. I don't think that list runs many journeys. Standard Bearer. I think they run 2 of them, right? And Delver. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff it's good against. And trample damage, as I just found out. So yet another reason to keep them in there. We started so hot. We beat Delver and Boros, then we lost a super close one. The Slivers matchup, that was the only real, I think, true loss for the deck. I think the rogue element of Tron being on Prismatic was kind of threw me off, and so that one could have easily been a win. And then that last game, we should really be up. Hex and Rouge, they have a Standard Bearer, which completely shuts off our entire deck. I mean, somebody had Methonical's list right in front of him. He's always fond of running 2. I think most lists do. It does do nothing until Standard Bearer shows up, and then we can't do anything. We've got to have that. I think 3's all right. Might even go 4. Let me go 1 and 1. Treetop might show up if he's got a big old ground crew stuff. Let's rock like this. Yes. Pretty quick hand. Curl see some action here. I've got to keep this. I've got 3 creatures. A little bit of an answer there. Not the best feeling hand, right? The good thing about Treetop 2 is it gets at least one of your guys permanently out of electricity range. So be under a 2-hour show if we win or lose this one real quickly. But I'll show you. I'll at least play that other list and see how it does. Watch we run up against some boring matchup like Tron or Teachings, and it takes 40 minutes. I cut my losses, lick my wounds. Somebody's got some early removal. Let's hope it's a Galvanic Blast without any backup. Yeah, I'm going to bring this out. I don't want to overextend too much, but I'll do it here. 2 other critters. Corpse Cur backup. Not too worried. There it is. Searing Blaze gets him out of range. Okay. Well, we got a target for the Cur. Now we're feeling all right with that. I'm going to keep up the pressure. And rock like here. If they had Electric Ray, they would have played it. Just keep getting in damage when we can. Okay. Cool. Hex and Rouge, what do you say, sir? Woo! Let's go in here and act reckless, like we would normally do if we didn't have a play here. Cool. I don't want to wait too long with this just because of his access to Prismatic and such, so Yeah, I'll just do it in response to a... Don't need it quite yet, so... Interesting. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Well, that's interesting. Shoot this now. I did that again, man. Hey, my brain checked. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is a attack phase. Apologies. Well, that's what I was implying. I guess we could just save that. Or do I let the cur go? I'm going to use this here. Boink. Seeker's been neutered. All right. Living riots in the house. Hopefully we can pull off a win here. Not sure if this is worth saving with that. Boy, it looks a little... Yeah, I don't want to... I'm going to save this. I'm smelling of prismatic strands. Artifact damage is going to be paramount here. Got another one? Alright. We lose a green creature. Yeah, even so, I just want to keep my artifact dudes. We've got another one in hand, so... These are much better than being pointed at our face, right? Technically, I could just block this Seeker and kill it. What do we got here? Okay. Alright. That's just that one in his hand. I'm not going to block this because it'll kill it. Bye-bye, Seeker. Think I crash in and trade? Let's sit back and wait. I'm going to wait. I've got a lot of trample fun stuff that can get through. Prismatic's not going to be an issue. And we know the other card in his hands is the Furnace. Trips this. Okay. There's the Furnace. Ooh, look at this. All right. in with this. Ichorclaw, some good beats. Oh, thank you for that, Living Riot. What a nice compliment. Appreciate it. Just wish we were undefeated when a comment like that would come up, but I'm going to do it. They top deck Electricity. They would have played it if they had it. Let's see what we got here. Cycling. Snow-covered mountain in the hand. Implying we have removal. Electricity doesn't quite kill us all, but it'll get close. Alright. Hopefully you guys are liking those new, what are they called? Mystical Teachings commercials. They're pretty fun. Alright, it's crashing time. We don't have that much life to play around with. They're at 4. Come on, something. Let's pull a little bluff-a-daisy. And let's go crashing in. Earn some respect here. Let's go. Come on, double Predator Strike in hand. Wouldn't that be sweet? Draw another Corpse Cur, that'd be pretty sweet. Bring this out just in case we draw another Corpse Cur. We can imply that we've got 1 mana protection for something like Vines or a, you know what? Don't top deck. Don't top deck. Come on. It's another bird. Good news is they got to lose a lot of birds to block this dude. Oh no, did they get Searing and they're looking for another land drop to trip it? Ah, I heart skipped a beat. Oh, there. It's so rewarding. If you're playing against this, never tap out against me. It's just the amount of options there. Yeah, you get to draw a card, but maybe wait a turn. All right. It's a Pauperganda first. So tense that I spilled water all over myself. Good grief. Ah. All right. It's coming down to this, baby. Could have done better than that. That's for sure. Oh, man. This is tense. Flood City. Well, at least we get rid of one of these. I'm going to bring this up. No sense in not playing it. Electricity, we at least have one creature out. Come on, suck it. Oh, no. They got direct damage. Damn it. Ah, shoot. We're going to take a lightning bolt to the face and go 2-3 right after a 2-0 start. Well, it happens. Shoot. Deliver the death blow. Soink. With the land and the blaze. Kaplop. Boom. Damn it. I apologize, guys. I think I lost 1 or 2 of those. We end up going 2-3. Same list went 5-0 for me. But we beat Delver and Boros easy. I had that weird Tron matchup. Slivers definitely had our number. That Standard Bearer showcased why it's such a good card. And then just got kind of run over by Boros there. So what you going to do? Well, it's a hell of a lot better than last week, but still not in the win column with that. You watch. I'll probably play it between now and next show and post a 4-1 or better on Facebook. Yeah. But hey, man, we learned a lot with that new one. I want to jump right over to the practice tournament room and just show you guys that Azorius deck. Just see who we randomly show up against. Hopefully, like I said, it's not we run into a teachings player. I might just rage quit. PDX1 in the house. And this way we'll be able to showcase this without going all in with it. All right. Yeah, we want to play first. Okay. So we got kind of what we need. We'll keep this. And hopefully, if I could ring the preordained bell, and hopefully they're on like, Delver Red or something, and I can show you kind of why this is good right now. A couple of days, weeks. Hey, speak of the devil. We might get an auto concession here with this second turn play. Village Bell Ringer. Boink. He's going to be like, are you kidding me? Wait till you see our second play. I feel often like PDX feels right now when I'm playing Twitch or we run into stuff like that. That's what makes the game so damn fun and addictive, though, right? If everybody played the same boring Tron list, and we got bested by Prismatic Strands, what kind of justice is that, right? I'm like, if I changed my name to a magic card or was required to, I would probably have to do that. Yeah, it has the upside if you go up against RDW or Goblins or pretty much Burn, you just auto win. And then Delver on top of that, and then Red Deck X, meaning they lean on it like Boros does. This does really good against Boros too. Outside of that, so if you face like, what do you call, like Dimir decks and stuff, maybe, or like really counter heavy control builds with edicts, then they got a shot. But it's a pretty solid little list. Just gets there. The bodyguards kind of mop up everything that isn't red, or eat the edicts. And once we draw into our next, we'll probably just drop another Outlander bodyguard, then preordain Chancery, and maybe we can get the Ephemerate on a Mole Drifter and really bring it home. Or watch us lose. That'd be amazing. He's got to draw to do it. Check this out. I feel his pain. I've been there plenty of times. Everything's working perfect, but your opponent brings the worst deck possible. All right. Oh, let's do this. Then we'll do this, and then this. Hello. We'll chill till we can start gaining our life. All right. When you get that one, it might just be a straight up quit. Wins the match. All right. Well, I think point proven there. But seriously, when you think of take a oops, sorry about the bouncy screen there. When you look at most lists, though, like Delver Red, there's just everything is leaning on red right now, and so this list, the second engine is the Ephemerate with the Mole Drifter, and if you follow us on Facebook, I've got the list there. It's a lot of fun to play. It's Spreading Seas with a Tron. We got some relics, Prismatic, Holy Light. I could see Elves being an issue. We got Standard Bear here too, but it's just an honest deck. It draws a lot of cards and it does a lot of fun stuff. And like I said, if they're not on red, you've got the bodyguard backup. These guys with this, it's ridiculous. And this also can go on Guardian too, but it's not quite as deluxe. But still, the Godhead makes these all 4/4s that can't be blocked, and you're gaining life. So that's a Fire Blast times 2 if you add in the life gain effect. So it's an 8-point life swing that's unblockable every single turn, and you're drawing a lot of cards, and you got a bunch of defense and stuff like that. So anyway, Galarium in the house right at the end here. So moving forward, I'm going to be doing the show. We're going to, majority of the time we're probably going to be on Fridays. But every once in a while, I think I'm just going to throw somebody a bone, maybe some country that, they're dead asleep right now. Maybe I'll do a show earlier in the morning. I don't know. I might not even let any of you know. It'll all go up on YouTube anyway. But just trying to get a few more people out there that don't get to see it live. But guys, if they're going to see us do like we've been doing, it's not going to be worth that much, right? Wink, wink. But hopefully the knowledge of the decks not so much the playing live, is worth tuning in for. Anyway, guys, this is Deluxe Goff signing off. Got a few other things to show you, but not many. We'll see you next time on Pauperganda. Boop.
This weekend only, don't miss the 14th annual Pauper County Fair, featuring Mud Button's famous chili cook-off, Evan Carr Justice's free legal advice, Moments Peace meditation seminar, and much more. Then rock the night away with the hottest bands, including Ancient Grunge, Tamir Battle Ragers, The Shredding Winds, Martyrs of Ash, The Distant Melodies, Architects of Will, The Blasted Erms, and many more. Arrive before noon and get a free Merit Lager at the Guild Gate. Tickets on sale now. Kobolds and kids under 10 are free. The 14th annual Pauper County Fair.
All proceeds to benefit the Spellstutter Speech Centers.